Hello?
Take two.
Welcome. What a surprise.
So, what got you into real estate?
Because I had 3 people in the course of 2 weeks tell me I should get into real estate. And the first one I said, I'm an actor. And the second one I said, weird. Third one I went, got it. So I got into real estate. Listen.
So, do you have any moments of not liking real estate?
No. Sometimes it's tough when something falls out of escrow or anything. But no, I love what I do. So no, not at all.
What's your favorite hobby?
Hockey.
What's your least favorite food?
Anything with, I don't like curry.
Biggest pet peeve?
I don't like when people think it's okay to judge me.
What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
What's your favorite sport?
Hockey.
Favorite professional athlete?
I'd have to say Denny Savard, Hall of Famer, or Michael Jordan.
Do you have any regrets?
No, I don't think so. Maybe some poor choices along the way, but nothing that can't be fixed.
Favorite home you've ever sold?
I think there's one in Sherwood that I sold because I had to go back 7 years of canceled listings to find the perfect one for my clients, and they're so appreciative.
Have you ever hated a client?
Next question. No, I have not. Again, I just don't like being disrespected, that's all.
Do you have a dream vacation spot?
Italy with my family and their significant others.
Do you ever take any breaks?
No. Can't you tell by the immense bags under my eyes?
What's the worst dream you've ever had?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Do you have any injuries?
My kinkle. My kinkle. I have it wrapped right now. Look at my socks.
Best memory in hockey?
It's got to be the 2 Legends weekends when I got to play with Denny Savard on his team, and he told me to shadow Patrick Sharp, and I did, and Patrick Sharp said if I don't stop doing it, he's going to break my fucking wrist.
Best memory in real estate?
I don't know if I really don't know. I think when I sold my very first place, I think that was pretty cool. That was really neat.
What was the first place you sold?
It was a condo in downtown LA, and I told my client, who was a friend, I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, but she said, that's okay, we trust you. So that was pretty cool. That was neat.
Best memory overall?
Getting married, the first time I saw Mia when she was born, and the first time I saw Lola when she was born.
What's your ethnicity?
Italian. How you doing?
What's your favorite time of year?
For some reasons, it's springtime because everything's blooming and it's so fresh, but I love winter.
What's the biggest home you've ever sold, like square footage?
I think the one I think 7, right as of right now, but it's going to change very soon. 7,000 square feet.
How much was the most expensive home you've ever sold?
$8 million, but there's more to come.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite area to sell homes?
I love Westlake Village where we live. I love Ventura where I sold that one.
What's your least favorite area to sell homes?
I don't really have one.
Do you only work out of Westlake Village?
No. My main office is in Westlake Village. I have a desk in Beverly Hills. Rodeo has 10 other offices that I could use any of the offices, so that's what makes Rodeo, and why I've been here for 17 years.
That being said, what do you rate Rodeo? 1 out of 10, 10 being the best.
14.
Why?
Starts with the owner of Rodeo, Sid Leibovich, and we have 1,200 agents, and everybody works together. But it starts with him because it's just such a class organization that I will never. I tried going somewhere else for 6 months in 2018, and I came back.
Any advice you'd give realtors just starting out?
You got to be consistent, and you got to be patient, and you have to. I think just be consistent and make a schedule every single day and stick to it, and hang in there because it will pay off, even if it takes 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. It does work out, but you have to be consistent.
Any advice you'd give to your younger self?
Don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks.
What did you do before real estate?
Actor.
Do you...
But that prepared me for doing what I do now, because not about acting, it was about listening and watching people and getting their vibe, and facing rejection.
Do you miss acting or waiting on tables?
Blah. Waiting on tables. Waiting on tables was cool because you get to meet different people every day. That prepared me for this. And in terms of acting, no.
What's your favorite restaurant you ever worked at?
It was called Rustica in Beverly Hills, and it was owned by three brothers, and I was their adopted fourth brother. And we were all young, and it was a beautiful restaurant. It only lasted about a year and a half, but I think that's probably my favorite one.
What was your favorite movie or show that you were in?
1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams.
What about your least favorite?
I can't remember the name of it, but it was a female actress who was on Melrose Place or one of those shows. She was a bitch.
What was your favorite place that you've ever been to for hockey?
I think when I went, two things. I think when I went to Chicago and stayed downtown for Legends Weekend because I felt like an NHL player, and when I went with, God, I wish she was here to hear this, but she's probably busy right now. When I went with Lola to Alaska, we were skating outside in Alaska. That was probably insane. And Hall of Fame in Toronto.
Who's your fashion inspiration?
I'm embarrassed to say Stanley Tucci.
If you could go back to a certain time or year, what year would it be?
Sounds weird, but right now.
Why?
Because it's been a rough few years and I've learned a lot about myself, and now I'm getting a second chance to live.
What's your favorite quality about yourself?
I think my wackiness and my resilience and I just don't quit.
What's your least favorite quality?
I'm way too hard on myself. Am I shot?
If you had to be a Disney princess, which one would you be?
I would be, I would be maybe Snow White.
Biggest obstacle you've had to overcome? Finding a Snow White dress that fits?
I'm so bloated right now. I think when Lola was born.
Would you ever live anywhere else besides California?
Italy.
Why?
Or Canada. Italy because it's just very wholesome.
And then who's your favorite daughter?
It's either Leah or Mola.
And then who's your favorite boyfriend out of your daughters?
Really neither one. Which one? No, I am blessed beyond words to have both of those boys in my life. I couldn't, as a dad, ask for any more. Absolutely.
What are your short-term goals for yourself?
To get the first episode of the show that I want to produce, to get that going.
What about long-term goals?
Long-term goals is to dial back so I can have more time to enjoy the important things, even though I do have balance.
And last question, what is your why?
To live up to what I know I have inside and never fall short. To live up to my potential. That's really it.
Well, thank you for letting me come and see this house and ask you some questions.
No, I gotta go. My dwarfs are here. My 7 dwarfs. Hi ho, it's off to work to go. Well,
Okay. See you later. See you at home.
oh wait, is this what you guys do?
See you later.